Michael Chandler sent a message of support to Ben Askren. Ben posted the video to his Instagram. In the caption, he wrote, "There are a few things in life better than showing a young person they are capable of success. Once you teach them this, you empower them for life."
My man Ben, hey, it's Michael Chandler. It is no coincidence that I just had my mom and dad bring my All-American plaque home this past weekend, and they've had it since I All-American in 2009. It's been at their house, and they just brought it back to me so I can display it. And I just want to let you know that I hope you know that the main reason why I have this, the main reason why I became an All-American, the main reason why some little guy from High Ridge, Missouri, who did not believe in himself, did not believe that he deserved to stand on that podium, the main reason is you. His name is Ben Askren. I love you so freaking much, man. I look up to you. I admire you. I am fighting with you. I am praying for you. And you got so many people that love you, man. Keep on fighting. Keep on fighting. We love you, Ben. God bless. I'll see you at the top.
Derrick Lewis still isn't a fan of Tallison Teixeira, despite TKOing him in the first round over the weekend. Speaking to MMAfighting.com, Derrick said they've been talking shit all week, man. Talking shit all week. I can't speak Portuguese, but I know for sure they was talking shit about me. F them. I just knew he'd been fighting tomato cans his whole career, so shit. I appreciate the UFC for helping your boy out, and also I need some more of them taxi cab drivers they got in Brazil for my next fight. I know them boys trying to ride a limo, but they ain't going to get it on me. Max Holloway says he welcomes another point down moment in his upcoming fight with Dustin Poirier. He believes if he can create another viral moment, like his knockout of Justin Gaethje at UFC 300, it could earn him a shot at the lightweight title. Speaking to MMAfighting.com, Max said 100%. With Dustin, he's a point down guy too, so I wouldn't be surprised if he started it. If he initiated it. At the end of the day, I mean, you've got to. If we get to the 5th round with 10 seconds left, I think he might beat me to it and point down first. For sure. I'm going to happily accept that any day of the week. You and I know we live in a sport where moments are king. If I could go out there and I could have a UFC 300 moment again, come here July 19th, who's to say I'm not right there for an undisputed title shot again? If I can go out there and create a moment close to 300. Imagine I go out there and do my thing, and I have a thing like 300, a 10-second knockout. I'm right back in there with the title shot. Title talks. Max also discussed Ilia Topuria's recent win over Charles Oliveira. He continued, "I was ecstatic when they announced he was fighting for the undisputed title against who he was fighting with. I have history with both men, so I was like, brother, I've just got to go out there and do my job, and hopefully here soon we find out where the lay of the land is looking." Who didn't see that fight? I wasn't able to watch it live because we were training during that time, but after the session, we got to watch it and I was like, damn, it went exactly how I thought. I wouldn't be surprised if he did that to Charles, and I wouldn't be surprised if Charles somehow won with catching him in a submission or hurting him and then submitting him. At the end of the day, he looked very good. He's doing what he's doing and it's all respect to him. We have history. I go out there, I do some type of moment. You know how this sport goes, and I'm right back in there. Max says he plans to spoil Dustin's retirement fight. He said it sucks to be spoiler, but it has to be done. When he's riding off into the sunset, I'm still going to be here chugging along, trying to get a title shot or trying to become a double champ and make history. At the end of the day, I've got to go out there and do my thing. It sucks that it has to be this one. It has to be Dustin's last one, but that's the way the cards unfold. Daniel Cormier explains why he believes the UFC White House card will actually happen, despite many people saying it won't.
Dana White said the last thing Dana said was Kyle was asking him what would be his dream card. And he said Jones versus Aspinall, Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler. He thought that would be the perfect one. And the guy started talking about this, Kyle, me. And Dana goes, the UFC landscape will have changed by then. We got a whole year. Hey, initially we thought this was just a thought. It's not a thought. It ain't a thought. When Dana starts saying stuff like definitive, like the landscape will change by next year, we have a whole year. This isn't a thought. The White House is happening. This fight card is not, well, maybe we'll go to the White House. No, it's happening. They're going to the White House. I've heard these conversations publicly, and every time that idea starts to turn into something real. The wheels are in motion. This is how the Sphere started. This is exactly how the Sphere started, where it was a thought. We're going to go to the Sphere. We want to try to go to the Sphere. Then it was like, we're a year from the Sphere. There's time. We can figure it out. Then all of a sudden, we're at the Sphere. That is how it happens. So in my opinion, I'm planning to go to the White House next year, guys. ODC's going to the White House to watch a UFC fight. It's happening. I know things seem impossible at times, but with this group of people, I mean, Donald Trump, the president saying it, and then Dana White saying what he said, we got a year. There's a lot of time to plan for it in a year. And if there's a person that makes things happen like this, it's Dana White.
Belal Muhammad says if he had to start MMA all over again, he'd primarily focus on wrestling.
What do you do differently if you had to start MMA all over again? If I had to start MMA all over again, I'd go to 2-3 years Dagestan, forget about it. Nah, I mean, for me, I never liked looking back in the past. For a lot of people that always tell me if I'm starting MMA late, if I'm doing it starting now, what would I do? What would I put my kids in? It's definitely wrestling. Wrestling is the king of the sport. It's the hardest thing that builds discipline, it builds structure, and it builds just strength. You're using your body, you're going one-on-one, there's nobody to blame but yourself. So for these young kids out there, parents, put them in wrestling. I think that's the best sport for them. I did 2 years of high school wrestling and it's helped me come this far. So if you're starting your kids early, put them in wrestling, put them in grappling, jiu-jitsu. You don't need to put them in crazy striking where they're gonna be sparring early or hurting themselves early or hurting their brains early.
Ray Longo explains why the simplicity of Ilia Topuria's fighting style is one of the things that makes him so special.
I mean, look, man, the beauty is in the simplicity. I mean, he's got really great. Look, we've been through it before. He knows how to punch and balance. His combinations are good. Even what he did to him, he's kind of jab him. He's in, he's out, he's in, he's out, he's out, he's in. And you know, like when you're coming in, he's coming in. He just set that up perfectly. And the kid obviously has he's got bricks in his hands because it's just the way he's winning. He's knocking the shit out of everybody. I mean, it's not, you know, they're out. I mean, that's pretty damn impressive, man. And if you look at it, Kenny, it's nothing fancy. You know, he's not spinning. There's no crazy angles off of punches. You know, it's good, solid takedown defense, which he looked great against Charles. And he could keep that fight where he wants it. And the more times he does that, the more times, you know, that's going to be to his advantage. And I just thought it was a thing of beauty, man. And it was funny. And I'm not criticizing him, just about, I think, as Joe Rogan was starting to say, I don't know if his powers, because he was hitting Charles, I don't know if his power is going to translate to 155, which we were all kind of curious. Right at that moment, boom, boom, 2 shots, the guy's out. Crazy. Like the timing couldn't have been better, but his power looks like it transfers over. And I don't know, he looks good. He's confident, 27 years old. This is insanity.
Mike Perry wrestles with former UFC heavyweight Ben Rothwell. At one point in the footage, Perry hilariously takes off running to get away from him.
This is for real in the VIP. Somebody stop them. Nobody's big enough to stop these guys. That's not in there. That was nice about it. You were nice. I know. You don't like that. I was super nice. Security. Yeah, security. Where's the security right now? I had to chill him out. I'm next, bro. Boom. There's no need. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's not ending. Get off of me! He's alive! He's alive! I own it! Perry is mine! He's mine! I took your blood. This is Perry. I have my. He's mine! I'm so hungry.
Conor McGregor got exposed today for sending explicit photos of himself to Azealia Banks. For those who don't know who she is, according to Wikipedia, she's a rapper, singer, and songwriter. She posted the uncensored photos on X. Obviously, we cannot show them on YouTube. She wrote, "How you gonna send a bitch some crooked dick pics, then threaten her not to tell? At the Notorious MMA, do you know who the f I am? This is haram." She continued like, "How are you really going to sexually harass me with the potato farmer dick, then threaten me not to tell? Honey, ain't you trying to be the president of Ireland? What is it giving, fam? Use some f***ing sunscreen. Damn." It appears Conor then unsent the photos this morning. Azealia Banks wrote, "The motherfucker woke up early," and she added this screenshot of their conversation showing the photos are gone. Here are some reactions from the MMA community. "Definitely too late. I already seen it on the pages. The fact that it says God, family, and truth on his bio is diabolical. Out of all the people in the world, he picked your crazy ass. Motherfucker had it coming." This user replied with a photo of Habib. It says, "Not good, brother. Why is he lifting weights with his d? What the f is going on?" Conor McGregor's fall off has been generational, and imagine his wife and children see this. So this isn't the only controversy going on regarding Conor McGregor today. These photos have been circulating around social media, showing Conor kissing a woman on a beach. Neither Conor or his fiancée Dee have yet to comment on either of these situations. However, today happens to be Conor's birthday, and Dee posted multiple photos of her and Conor to her Instagram story. Let me know what you guys think of this situation in the comments. And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from Michael Lord 9538. It says, "Praying for Ben Askren and Derrick Lewis's wife after last night." The second one's from Naki Nation 6957. It says, "Wonderboy got robbed and he's schooling guys at 42." And the final one says, "Ben Askren is a f***ing warrior." Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.